guys, so today I'm reviewing the new Lakme 9 to 5 Primer Plus Matte Powder Foundation. Now this is launched in 6 shades and I have all the 6 shades. One of them is shattered, but I will obviously show you all the shades and the swatches. And okay, first let me start with the packaging. The packaging is beautiful. It's a rose gold packaging as all the Lakme 9 to 5 products. And the packaging is very similar to the Lakme 9 to 5 Primer Plus Matte Lipstick, and it is on the same lines of the Primer Plus Matte Lipstick. So this is Primer Plus Matte Powder Foundation. They have launched it like hand in hand, and yeah, that's why the packaging is entirely the same, the rose gold packaging. And it has a mirror inside, and the powder foundation is right here, and then it also comes with a puff, and it has small tiny holes all around for the puff to breathe and the air to circulate. Also, if you use it wet, then these holes will allow the sponge to dry if you are planning to use the powder foundation wet. Obviously, when you use a powder foundation wet, you get more coverage. I believe this can be used wet and dry, but Lakme does have a separate wet and dry compact. I would recommend using it dry though. So yeah, the packaging is absolutely beautiful and very handy, and metallic rose gold packaging would look super nice in your purse whenever you bring it out to touch up, and yeah, it looks pretty in general. The best part about the Lakme 9 to 5 Primer Plus Matte Powder Foundation range is it is launched in 6 shades, and Lakme has launched 2 new shades for the darker category, the deeper skin tone category. And I really like the fact that Lakme is launching new shades, because otherwise usually there are just 3 or max 4 shades, and all of them are like yellow and medium undertone to the max. Like the I'm sorry, like the deepest darkest, the 4th shade would be like a medium yellow, and it did not cater to the deeper skin tones. So I'm very happy that they have launched 2 new shades for the deeper skin tones. And as far as the shades are concerned, they have categorized it well. Like 2 shades are meant for pinker skin tones, like the people who have cool undertones and have a little pink or rosiness in the skin tone. 2 are like medium shades which are catering to yellow undertones, something which I have, and 2 shades are meant for deeper skin tones, which will obviously work for yellow undertones. I think one is a little yellow and one is slightly pinker in the deeper category too. So there are 6 shades meant for each and every skin tone. I really like the different varied undertones they have considered while launching these powder foundations. I'll quickly show you the swatches now. So first 2 were a little on the pinker side, the mid 2 were for the medium and yellow undertones, and the last 2 were meant for deeper undertones. And I'm using the mid 2 ones which are meant for yellow undertones, that is my undertone, which is ivory cream and silky golden. Now ivory cream is slightly lighter and silky golden will be like a good match, but I would be somewhere in between these 2. So what I'll do is I'll use the ivory cream mostly for my under eye and the center part of my face, and the silky golden for the rest of my face. But I think either of them will work too, because it's a powder foundation and not a liquid foundation which has a super high coverage. So you can always build it up or layer it little by little by mixing and matching. So right now I just have a little bit of concealer under my eyes, because I cannot use a concealer after the foundation, and just the powder foundation might not help cover my dark circles, which are a bit of a problem area for me. So I just have a little bit of concealer on and nothing else on my face except moisturizer. So what I'll do is I will use it with the puff that it comes along with and the brush which I usually use. So I'll do 1/2 with the puff and 1/2 with the brush, and let's see how it goes. I'm using the shade Ivory Cream for my under eye area. think it works pretty decently. The coverage is pretty good. I'll just show you. As you can see, it's pretty pigmented. It is light to medium coverage, I would say buildable to medium, and it is very creamy and soft. It feels like silk. It almost feels like a silky powder. It is very finely milled, very soft and creamy, and this would be perfect for all skin types from oily to dry to combination. This is very creamy, and combination to dry skin will absolutely love it for sure. You definitely need to build the coverage. One layer would give you like very light coverage, but if you build it up, it can easily be built up to medium coverage. But it is not leaving any white cast or a stark difference as few powder foundations or compacts do. So usually some of the compacts give you a very stark white look, and you need to blend it in for the white cast to go. But this is like very yellow and very perfect for Indian skin tones, and this is not giving a stark white ghostly cast as some foundations do. And by building the foundation, it is not giving a more and more matte look which completely absorbs everything from your face and gives you a flat matte look. This is creamy and still feels very good on the skin and does not look white or cakey at all even when I am building it up. Did a pretty good job with the brush too, though the puff gives a little better coverage because as you glide it on the skin, it sticks on the skin better and it gives like a more higher coverage compared to the brush, because brush just glides on the powder on the face while the puff drags it on the skin and makes it like sit along on the skin properly. This is how the powder foundation looks. This is the side with the puff and this is the side with the brush. I would say on a daily basis I would go with the puff, which gives me a little more coverage as well, and while using it with a liquid foundation, when I just need to set the foundation, I'll go with the brush as usual, because it is giving some coverage but it is not like very heavy or cakey, and it still is mattifying the skin well. And the best part about this is that it is very moisturizing. It does not feel like a powder. The powders usually I use make my skin feel a bit dry and cling on the dry patches on my skin, but this has not done that, and I am really very happy with the creaminess and the silkiness of this powder. It has a very mild smell, but it's not like something bothering. It's very light, and I don't even think you smell it when you apply it. It is priced at rupees 600 and the quantity is 9 grams. I would say it is slightly expensive, but with the quality I have seen and observed in the demo, I really like the powder and I do feel it's worth the price. The quantity of 9 grams is pretty good too, and this will last you a really good time. I'm just worried about the packaging, because the packaging is not like very tight. It might open in your bag and scatter all around, and the powder is very silky. So since I got the package, one shade was broken, so I'm really worried about that, if it is travel friendly or not. I do doubt the travel friendliness of this powder foundation, because I am highly impressed with the coverage and the creaminess, the texture, everything about this. I do really like the powder foundation, and as well as the shades, the 6 shades. That is the best thing. I think the shade is absolutely amazing this time, and Lakme has killed it with the shades this time. Overall, I would say I really like the powder foundation and I do recommend it. Also, I will be having a contest on my Twitter with the Lakme 9 to 5 Primer Plus Matte Powder Foundation. There will be 3 winners who will be winning 1 powder foundation plus 1 Primer Plus Matte lipstick each. I think I'll be announcing the contest on the 1st of August, so watch out for that. And my Twitter handle is Bhumika_T. I'll mention it here and also in the info box below. That was all for this video. If you like this video, please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, and also please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And thank you for watching. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.